Mama, nobody's allowed in here.
It's me again.
Oh, come in, love.
You and your secrets. You enjoy the preparations more than Christmas Day itself. Oh, Arthur, it's wonderful. She'll love it.
Not bad out of an old door off a bomb site, is it? Well, that's Avril's present sorted. And Jimmy's going to get us some books to go in it. But I wish we could find something for Edward. A train, say. Anything. A bit more Meccano. Dinky toys. Poor lad. He hasn't had a Christmas he can remember.
Well, he'll have a full stocking, that's for sure.
Well, I don't want him to be disappointed.
He won't be. By the way, what else have you been doing at the ARP post these past 3 weeks, apart from make us Christmas presents?
Well, there's nothing else to do. No raids, nothing. Here, what do you think of this?
Very good.
Well, when I'd sewn up the door panels to make Avril's bookcase, there was this old wooden doorknob left over. All it needed was smoothing off, the groove making and the lick of paint. Who's doing the tree?
Edward and Patricia.
Tricia's doing the tree?
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad.
Do you think she'll like it?
Oh, it's grand. Cheerful. But I thought you were making her something out of parachute silk.
White silk nightdress. Inside, it's a nightdress case. Mind you, before that it was a squanderbug, and before that it was a fur coat, and now, well, she was always fond of cats. Might make her smile.
I'd give anything to see Tricia smile. She hasn't smiled for months.
No. Well, I'll wrap it up now you've seen it. I'm hiding the presents in the Morrison. Give us a couple of minutes for the glue to dry before we cut it up.
Oh, you'll have to try and get Avril out of the way when I bring this through.
I'll think of something. I don't catch cold, it's bitter in here.
Oh, hold on. Have a look at that old board in the corner there. I just thought of something for Edward.
Why? He's been telling the time when he chooses since he was 6.
No, not the clock. You can take that to school for the infants if you want to. But if I take the clock off, you can have a blackboard and easel for drawing on.
Oh, yes, that'd suit him down to the ground. He's always short of drawing paper. I bet I've got some bits of chalk in my bag. Are you sure it won't be needed again, though?
Oh, come on, love. War's nearly over. They won't introduce blackout regulations again.
Oh, come on or you'll miss church. Oh, Arthur, you've got some black paint?
Oh, enough.
Have you got any white paint?
White?
December 1944. Christmas this year will be spent underground again as hundreds of Londoners try to make what they can of the festive season. But above ground, Hitler launches his vengeance weapons in a vain attempt to destroy our morale. We've nicknamed them doodlebugs or buzz bombs, but whatever they're called, they're a menace to the daily life of the capital. They arrive with a raw and a fiery tail, testing our coastal defenses to the limit. At first, they were thought to be crashing enemy planes, but it was soon realized there were no pilots flying them. Sometimes the doodlebug gets through, and when the fuel runs out, the engine cuts. There's little warning. The silence is ominous. And after the explosion, there's damage and casualties. But it's Christmas, and surely even Hitler, as he faces defeat, will not send any more flying bombs now.
The old farmyard animals. They come out every year.
Bruce wants you to keep the ring, Tricia.
How is he? Honestly.
Improving. In himself, he's very well.
I wish you'd let me go to see him. I'm not afraid. You've seen him.
Yes.
But he'll let you go to see him.
But he's tried to explain in his letters, hasn't he? He wouldn't have been so badly burned if he'd bailed out sooner. But there were houses down below, and he couldn't have crash-landed down there. By the time he did get down, the cockpit was in flames. Well, his burns are healed now. But it takes time and patience, and tremendous skill. He's often in pain. Sometimes the skin grafts don't take, and... Oh, but you know all about that.
Exactly. Look, I am trained. I've seen some terrible injuries. We've got some convalescing airmen at the infirmary.
Strangers. Not your close friend. Patients, not people you knew before.
I know what to expect.
He won't change his mind, Tricia. He wants you to keep his photograph and remember him as he was. He'll never look the same again. He never wants you to see him. Not as he is now.
Suppose I just go uninvited, what then?
Oh, no, please. Don't. He's with a crowd of very brave lads who've all shared the same experience. They make jokes. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the ugliest of us all? Together they keep cheerful. They don't want outsiders. Oh, I didn't mean... not even mothers.
Bet their nurses have a mad time on the wards over Christmas. All those RAF lads larking about. We do at the infirmary. I'm off duty tomorrow afternoon, so it'll only be half a day dodging the mistletoe. What do you think to the tree?
It's charming.
Well, the star's a bit dingy. We've had it since Jimmy was little. And the red glass ornaments, they're beads from Mum's necklace that conveniently broke its thread. And Mum found Edward some white paint to make the fir cones look frosty. The snow, well, that's cotton wool I helped myself to at work. I'm sick of this war. Come on, love, hurry up.
Oh, Mum!
Oh, I'm not looking.
You going to be ready for church?
Yes.
I don't know what's keeping Anton. Said he'd bring the chicken first thing.
Don't talk about it. We shan't be eating it till tomorrow. My mouth's watering already.
I'm going to stuff it with chestnuts. We'll have onion sauce and real gravy from the giblets.
Shut up, you're torturing me.
I don't suppose Anton will forget us. He's going to the Halliwells when they've got back from taking Christmas presents to Mary's cousins over Manchester way. I dare say I'll bring Mary with him.
I don't care, as long as he brings the chicken.
Come on, love it. Oh, they look real.
You weren't supposed to see it. They are real, though. When the Home Guard was stood down, Mr. Taylor gave me some firecrackers left over from exercises. So, they should go off with a band.
Well, you look sharper. We'll miss Edward's solo, and then he'll go off with a band.
Is
I'll pour you another. You feeling warmer?
Sure. Gee, thanks, Tricia. I wouldn't have known what to have done without you folks to turn to.
Yes, well, we'll tell Mum and Dad about it on the quiet. Better keep a brave face on in front of Avril and Edward, though. They'll hear soon enough.
We did hear. Going over early on this morning. But people just said there'd been a surprise Doodlebug attack on Manchester. And most have missed the target. Bad casualties in one northern town. Could have been anywhere.
Old Ham.
Oldham.
It was just before 6 o'clock. Still dark. I was just running the Jeep around the block to warm it up some. And Mary, she was up and dressed early and saying goodbye to her folks at the house. The alert had gone, but we took no notice. They've had a pretty quiet war, that place, up till now. Not like London. She was finding her purse and leaving candy all tied up a ribbon for the kid cousins tomorrow. And still talking of Christmas and all, you know? And there was this roar and then silence. And I was more worrying about getting the Jeep back to camp before anybody knowed I borrowed it, and then crash. The street rocked, and with glass all over the sidewalks, and folks pouring out of their collapsing homes and crying out for those still trapped, and dust. And I swore some and ran back, and the house had gone. Then there was this warden there, and police, and I did what they told me, shifting rubble. I guess they'd been caught on the hop some. They weren't expecting nothing like this, you know, being Christmas Eve and all. And the ambulances come along. And first one I see carried out dead's one of the kids. The baby. And an old lady. Mrs. Halliwell's aunt, I guess. And Mary.
Here, have some more tea. Then I'll get those glass splinters out of your hands if you bother.
Darned if I know how I got back here. Must have followed the road, I guess.
Well, you're safe for now. Jimmy's safe for the time being. You could have both been killed at the Ardennes if they'd sent you to the front. It seems to me, wherever we are, nobody's safe till this war's over. Each day we stay alive, it's something. Well, it's something. I'll get the first aid box.
Mary. Just don't seem true. Full of fun. So pretty. She was a real nice girl. I guess we shouldn't have gone to that party last night, maybe. I'm all glad you were there this morning, you know. I gotta be back to camp by 8 o'clock and give Zara Ralston, you know. Mary, will you quit messing around, hurry up? I'll go start the Jeep. She just looks at me with those eyes, you know, that easy way she has, and she just says, "Don't be silly, Anton. Everyone's nice to each other at Christmas." Listen, I gotta go see her Ma and Pa. You know, there ain't no way I can keep a brave face on me for Avril and Edward.
Happy Christmas, Maestro. Not opening your stocking yet?
Yes, 4 times.
Right, anyone who's decent, come and get your breakfast.
Happy Christmas, Mum.
Happy Christmas, love. Sit down. Not even at Christmas?
No, I hate kissing. All right then, nah.
Happy Christmas, Edward. And what time did you first get up, may I ask?
Hours ago. Gosh, it's only one day, yeah. I'm not wasting any of it sleeping.
Did you open all your presents?
I wrapped most of them back up again, though. Not that, I needed that, didn't I?
Oh, you have got us organised. 1 breakfast, 2 presents, 3 dinner. Oh, sorry, love, it's corned beef hash now, not chicken. But we'll have all the trimmings just the same.
Couldn't Anton bring a chicken?
There wasn't one.
Catch it.
Anyway, the rest of the programme's all right. Oh, by the way, Edward, there's 1 G and 2 M's in programme. War and Peace pudding, 4 games, 5 the King, 6 tea, 7 sing-song. Notice you've not put 8 bedtime. Well, I reckon we'll get through the day on the strength of all that, don't you, Jimmy?
This bit goes here.
It doesn't. Look.
When will you be going overseas, Jimmy?
The new year, I reckon. Dispatch driving again. There. All set for the King.
Dad, you're supposed to wear your hat, not read it.
Oh. Sorry. What do you think of my newfangled pen? You must have spent weeks searching through the shops for that, Tricia.
I was lucky. 14th place I tried had 'em in stock, so I bought 2 straight off.
Bruce will be delighted with his.
I hope so. No excuse not to write now, has he? I'll go and help Mum with the tea.
Tell her the King's coming on the wireless in a minute, will you?
What shall we play after?
Charades?
Aye.
Once more,
Hush, everyone. The King. God bless him.
on Christmas Day, I speak to millions of you scattered far and near across the world. A full measure of that courage and faith in God which alone enables us to bear old sorrows and face new trials until the day when the Christmas message, peace on earth and goodwill toward men.
Oh, you're pushing.
Can you move the settee forward a bit, Dad?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
A few more months and we should be able to get rid of the Morrison and get near the piano again. Return to civilization. What about Silent Night, Edward?
Aye.
Sure thing, buddy. No, it's a German carol, isn't it?
That's why I want it.
It's for everybody. It's a Christmas carol.
You can't be expected to realise it, love, but it isn't always wartime. War can last a long time, but Christmas goes on forever. Sing up, Edward.